welcome to a new video. As you can see from the title, I moved. As you can see, it's still not complete and it's gonna take a while and I'm over it. And I want to be settled, but there's just a lot going on in my life and moving is a lot. Moving is stressful, and then having to figure out my new space and figure out where everything should go and getting new things to fill in the space and just change things up because of the layout. It's been a lot. I'm not just dealing with my studio, I'm dealing with my whole apartment, so I also just wanted to mention that for some reason I feel very vulnerable sharing this video with you because it's not something I've done before, and I know like studio tours and stuff are very popular on YouTube, but my studio isn't what I want it to be, and it's also not as organized or as functional or as aesthetically pleasing as I want it to be, but I guess that's something that I can address in the future. But as of now, my space is a mess and I'm working in a mess and I just have to deal with it for now. But someone asked for it, so I'm gonna do it. Who cares? Especially because I moved recently, so it's gonna change. I'm gonna organize a space, so it shouldn't matter. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't know, I felt the need to. Yeah, it's very vulnerable sharing. I'm gonna stop yapping now, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm moving in 4 days and I haven't packed up my studio, so there's a lot I have to do. I'm gonna be packing up a lot of my things and I'll share that with you. But yeah, I'm so excited for my new space. My new space is going to be slightly smaller than this one, and I'm curious to see how that's gonna look and how that's gonna work out. Someone suggested a studio tour, and it kind of doesn't make sense to do one because I'm not gonna be in this space anymore. But I don't know, maybe it's a cool opportunity to show like a before and after kind of thing. So yeah, I'll be sharing what my studio looks like right now, and maybe in a future video I will do like a studio makeover tour kind of video. That would be so cool. So yeah, I'm gonna share with you a brief little tour and then I'm going to pack up my things. So this is the entrance. Walking in, I have this mirror I was gonna paint, but I never did, and I was also going to hang it up, but it was really heavy, so I never hung it up, and I kind of just left it on the ground. It's also very dirty at the moment, so I'm so sorry about that. And here we have my little hangout corner I made for myself. I have my little trinket shelf, which I change pretty often, mostly around holidays, so this was my arrangement for February/Valentine's Day. I also have original art I made for myself a couple years ago. I definitely need to make more original pieces for myself, and I definitely will once I'm settled in my new space. I have my little beanbag chair, which isn't the comfiest, but she's cute. I also usually put decorative pillows or blankets to make it more comfy for when I just want to sit away from a desk. And Tom Nook is always there because he's just the guy. Also, please don't mind these random chargers. I just set them there because I'm about to pack, and I also don't normally keep my laptop here. It's just there for the exact same reason. But it's currently resting on my tulip side table, which I love so much. And here we have my tulip lamp, which is my favorite thing ever. I think I want to get another one for my bedroom. We have some art prints from various artists, my desktop computer, and my little area for trinkets. More trinkets, there's always trinkets. And here I just store all my stickers and stuff, which is very messy and definitely needs some tending to. I have some washi tapes. I have some of the first Shrinky Dink pins I've ever made, and for some reason I have these like little Sunny Angel charms. I don't know, they came with the box and I thought they looked cool and I kept them. I'm just a hoarder and I need to stop hoarding things, so I need to take care of this. And then in here we have my daily planner, my Hobonichis, my wedding planner, and again, just more clutter. It needs more organizing. Like, why is there a glasses cloth in here? I don't know, but we'll leave it in here for now. Here I keep my journals, which I try to write in frequently, but have been neglecting lately. I have some pens, which are everywhere. I have some stickers in this bag. I have some recent B-grade prints in here, which I need to move those. Just other random things from trips, mostly trash. Again, just hoarding things. I have this little trash bin and this little packing cart I set up when I opened my shop a while back. At the moment, my shop is closed, and I also don't normally do online orders anyway. When I sell my art, I'm more successful in person, so I haven't touched this cart in a while. And here we have this big organizer full of beads and stuff because I used to make jewelry and I haven't made jewelry in a very long time, so I don't know what to do with this because
I don't have any desire to make or plan to make any jewelry anytime soon. It looks cool though. It's color coordinated because that's just how my brain works. And on top, we have some more trinkets, of course, some original art that I made, and some more decorative stuff. I also have these specific paintbrushes that I use to paint on bags, but I haven't used in a long time, and some very old paint spatulas. And on this shelf, we have more trinkets, my little guinea pigs as stuffed animals. I miss them so much. I plan on doing a painting for them to hang in my new spot. Stuff I use for markets, my manifestation jars, and I have this Cricut press, but I haven't used it in a really long time. So I might get rid of that somehow, or maybe try to find ways to make more use of it. And just some random crafting stuff. I have these little shrinky dinks I made for earrings years ago, but they didn't really sell well, so I don't know what to do with them now. Some art supplies, my mask for when I resin things, some more art stuff, my printer, my scanner, some original art, a laminator, a random backpack for some reason, and just really unorganized stuff like prints and stickers. Everything's all over the place, and I really need to find a system for that. All of this down here is what I use for markets, so I haven't unpacked that because I'm moving. My sketchbooks that I've completed so far, and once I get more of a collection, I'll be displaying them. And back here is trash. My fiance bought these paints when we were painting at the park, and they're really bad quality, but he's insistent on not using my good paints, so I can appreciate that. Yeah, so basically a super unorganized shelf with lots of junk that I need to figure out. Here's the desk I work on, so if you've watched any of my sketchbook tour videos or sketch with me videos, anything that involves drawing, I do it here. I have this super bright lamp. I don't normally use it for videos though, just whenever I feel like drawing at night. I have a lot of my brushes in this mug that my sister gave me almost 8 years ago, this little storage box, my Miffy phone stand, some of my Tombow brush marker collection, my travel art bag with my supplies in it, this super cute Snoopy cookie jar I use to store all my acrylic wash paints, these cute stand-up pen cases that stores some of my Posca markers, some water cups which I recently used. As you can see, they're just recycled pickle jars and old cups, and some Clorox wipes I use to clean up paint that has gotten on my desk, and so far I have not seen any staining, so I guess it works. And under my desk, I have these drawers full of just random art supplies that I use the most frequently. These are most of my supplies. These are the supplies I use all the time, minus the last two drawers. The last two drawers are mostly for like resin and like earring stuff, and I don't really use that anymore. And here is my easel and my very unorganized cords. And over here, for some reason, I have another little water paint cup slash pickle jar. These are the best pickles of all time, by the way. And another Clorox wipe thing that dried out, so I need to throw that out. Here we have my Cricut, which admittedly I haven't used in a very long time. A drawer full of more unorganized stuff. Here I keep my printer ink, some printer paper, sticker paper, and labels, and my Cricut mats. Some fake tattoo skins, some random paper, more sticker paper, scrapbook paper that I use to take product pictures on, some shrinky dinks, more labels that I used to make stickers on when I first started making stickers, but they don't hold up long term, so yeah, I switched that up. Yarn scraps that I also used for product pictures, a drawer full of old acrylic paints, some empty canvases I bought years ago that I need to work on, some wood plaques, some tote bags. Here we have a lot of clay. I got this little organizer for all the mixed clays I have, lots of unopened clay. I used to make a lot of earrings with the clay, but slowly lost interest in doing so, and honestly at the moment I have no interest in making jewelry, so. And for some reason I painted these candles and just stored them in here. I don't know, maybe I can make some clay candle holders for them. I also have all my clay tools in here, some cutting tools, sculpting tools. There's just a lot of clay things in here. And last but not least, I have just more random junk, some varnishes, sealers, spray paint that I was planning on using to paint the mirror at the beginning, but it's pretty hard to spray paint in an apartment. So yeah, just random stuff. And here we have just more junk at the moment. I got some art in the mail and just set it aside for the time being. And this is my calendar that I got last year from Danny Brito, and I love the little babies so much, so I don't want to just throw this away. I think I'm gonna cut them out and just put them in my journal or something. I don't know, repurpose them. I am a hoarder. I can't throw these away. And here we have the first Valentine's present my fiance gave me years ago. It used to be a pillow, but now it's so flat, so it's like a seat cushion. Yeah, I just don't use it anymore, so I'm just like laying it over here because I don't want to, I don't know, wear it out even more than it already is because I want to keep it forever. And this little flower stool he gave me for Christmas that I got to enjoy for a full 5 seconds before he accidentally knocked it over and broke it. And I convinced myself that I was going to fix it. I have all the pieces in this bag here, but I never did, and spoiler, I got rid of it when purging things before our move. This towel that I display as art on the wall because it's so cool, it's one of my favorite things in here. Of course, I have my huge tufting frame that takes up too much room, my tufting supplies, you'd think I'd make more rugs, but that's the plan for this year. Some more trinkets and decor, posters I need to hang up, and my Sunny Angel army. I have all my yarn in here. Again, it's color coordinated because that's just how my brain works. Some more tufting supplies, my projector and shears, my yarn winder, and a sewing machine that I was gifted that I barely used because I wanted to learn a new hobby, but I still have faith that one day I'll learn. I have to. But anyway, that's my brief studio tour. It's definitely not as functional or as organized as I'd like it to be. It's not perfect by any means, but it served me well these past couple of years, and I'm so grateful I had the space to make my art, to grow, and to make my own. And I'm so excited to move on into my next space to create and grow some more. I'm curious to see what that looks like. So now it's time to clean, to pack, and to say goodbye.
mic is capturing all of this goodness. My camera is capturing all of this goodness. Hello, my hair looks very mushroomy today. I am so exhausted. I am so tired. I moved in this weekend into my new space and I have a lot to unpack and get together. I'm excited to see what this new space is gonna look like, but I am very exhausted. My whole body is tired and I haven't been eating the best or exercising as much as I want to, so I definitely feel that toll taking on my body. Yeah. I feel like I broke my wrist. I feel like I broke my foot. Everything freaking hurts. Yeah, so I'm in my new space and I'm so excited. There's so much more natural light in here and I'm so happy about that. It is getting a little hot in here though, so I'm gonna have to put the fan on. And I don't know if that's gonna alter the quality of the audio in any future video, but I guess we have to test it out to see. I'm ready to make more art in my new space and I'm ready to see what this space holds for me. So, yeah! So yeah, I'm ready. I did move closer into the city, so there is a lot more noise. So hopefully that's not an issue in the future, but I love this space already. Natural light was a huge thing and it's here and I'm so happy about it. So I'm happy to get some vitamin D and, you know, make this space my own. So I'm gonna show you my very messy studio right now. And of course we're gonna have to decorate and everything, but maybe that's at a future time. So right now it's just taking care of this, cleaning it up and putting things where I feel like they should go. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give myself a couple hours to do that. And then towards the end of the night, I'm gonna edit my sketchbook tour video, which by the time this video goes out, that should be out. So check it out, of course. I'm so tired and exhausted and my body hurts and I just feel everything right now. Okay, so it's a couple days later. I'm so sorry if the audio is just not the greatest. My handheld mic is dead because I haven't plugged anything in yet. And I do live closer to a highway, so it's pretty noisy. And I figured out the setup in here. I tried moving things around after the last clip, but it just didn't work. So this is the studio. I'm definitely feeling more motivated and more happy in my home in general. I feel like my last spot was pretty gloomy all year round because I didn't get any direct sunlight whatsoever. It's still early in the day, so I'm not getting all of the direct light in here just yet, but being in here the past couple of days and just unpacking and seeing how much light comes in here, it's just amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna show you clips of my new studio and how everything is set up.
Alright, so walking in, we have my mirror that I'm probably gonna hang up on the wall or get rid of. It's pretty heavy, so I don't know where I'm gonna hang it up just yet. And then we have my desk area in front of my windows. I think I'm gonna add some film on the windows for more privacy. My computer desk here with my Lego flowers with the missing pieces I just put in this little cup here. My huge shelf with the random art stuff here. My shelf with my yarn and tufting supplies. My tufting frame, it fits very tightly, but it did end up working out. My little chilling area with my Cricut and trinket shelf, my lamp, everything fit in pretty nicely, so I'm excited to see what it looks like when it's all finished.
But I'm so happy to be in my new spot and I'm excited to create lots of art in here. There's a lot of projects I want to do for my home, so there's just going to be a lot of art making in here and I'm so excited for that. I was a little worried because the space was smaller, but everything fit in here perfectly. I don't have to get rid of any big furniture or anything like that, so that's great news. I do have to organize a lot and I do have to finish unpacking and setting up. Everything's been so stressful. I've been breaking out a little bit and I'm just ready for everything to be settled, so I just have to continue working on it. So yeah, if you're interested in a future studio makeover slash organization type video, don't forget to subscribe and like this video because I'm so likable. I really am.
Nobody asked.
Comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!